Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope that you're doing really well today. Today I am coming to you with my week in review. Let's talk about some products that I played around with this week. If you're interested, keep watching. I did play around with some fun drugstore items this week. I got to use two of the new Wet n Wild palettes. I have Get Ready With Me's coming. I have them filmed. I didn't even do this look because actually I'm getting ready to work out and I thought, oh no, I need to do my video so I can have it up, hopefully on schedule. So here I am ready to work out, but I wanted to do this video first. I used the Wet n Wild palette in Rose in the Air. These colors are really pretty. They last all day. I had no problems with creasing, and I've been playing around with a new eyeshadow primer. This one is Nude Awakening. I absolutely cannot tell you how much I love that they now have a transition color in it. And I thought, you know what, I am going to give these a try, do some looks with them, have some fun with it. And I'm glad I did because these are really nice. Under $5 actually. So hopefully this week I'll get to play around with these two, which I got the Not a Basic Peach, which is a really pretty color. And I also got the Comfort Zone. So I'm excited about that. The reason I didn't play around with those is because I had also gotten these from Milani. Oh my goodness. Let me just tell you now, if you're on a budget and you're looking at a lot of these new higher end shadows coming out, and you don't have that in your budget, honey, go get you these Milani. Look at this mirror, great mirror. Look at these collars. Look at those collars. They are beautiful. I have on this whole row right here today is what is on my eyes. Pigmentation is amazing. They blend, they last. Milani kicked it out of the park with this. I don't have any of their others. I had some of the singles, but the ones they came out with, they still have them. I didn't have any of those. I heard some were kind of hit and miss. But this one is the Most Loved Mattes. And I'm not kidding you. It is such a nice, fun palette. This one is their Bold Obsessions. I have used this one also. Let me tell you, they did an amazing job. These remind me of the Stila eyeshadow palettes. They're so nice. I mean, let me just, once back, let me do this one and then I'll do this one. Look at that. I mean, is that not gorgeous? And this blue, okay. A lot of times, I'm sure it's happened to you, you'll see a blue like that. It'll even swatch blue, and when you go to do like the swatch, it's no longer blue. You get more of the undertone of maybe a black or a charcoal. This stays blue. I cannot wait to use that. I plan on doing that this week. I cannot say enough about these. I got mine at Walmart. They were around $14.78. $14.98. If you've been tempted, I'm telling you, I am thrilled I got them. Now these are something that I just recently got this week. This is from Wet n Wild. It is their Photo Focus Matte Primer right here. This is more of a lotiony type. As you're applying it to your skin, you can feel it starting to get a little bit of a grip. I really do like this. I'm going to put this up against my NYX mattifier and see what I think, but I think I'm going to like this one better. I mean, Wet n Wild is just, they're blowing it out of the park. I am thrilled with them. Something else that I picked up, I got two more of the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I really do like these. Actually, this one is a corrector. It's their light peach color. I got this to go in my gym bag just for quick touch-ups. If I'm at the gym, leaving the gym, whatever. I love the Pro Concealers from LA Girl. They are excellent. Then I also got the white. And what I wanted to try with the white was, because these have the nice little brush applicators. I took the white today and I just put it right here so I could go in with my matte color on my lid, give it a little extra to cling to. This worked really well. It's just kind of where I am and what's going on in my life right now. I didn't put up the video yet what's in my makeup bag, but I explained I took like my medium-sized makeup bag out of my purse, and I'm going to be putting this one in my gym bag because it has a slot for brushes and everything, like a bunch of brushes, but just enough to touch up. So like for like my corrector and my concealer, I'll probably just pack some of my little wedge sponges. Just looking for it to be a little bit quicker, less mess, because I'm going to have makeup on one side, I'm going to have hair care products on another side. So I thought these would work perfectly in my gym makeup bag. As far as my foundations for this week, I've been trying a couple different ones. Sadly to say, this is the MAC Studio Waterweight foundation. I tried this 2 days and I just could not get it to look in a way that I felt good about. I tried it again yesterday, and yeah, I just don't like this at all anymore. So these are leaving my collection. The one foundation that I have been enjoying this week, I have it on today. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is in 1.5. This is a super duper full coverage foundation. You don't need a lot of it. It goes a long way. I just really enjoy this foundation. I think the packaging, I like the packaging. I just think it's really cool looking. Feels good on my face. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's so heavy. I don't feel like it is, but I like heavy foundations. But I have several that feel much heavier than this. It isn't drying feeling at all. I do have some dry patches. It's not accentuating those at all. I do, when I'm using a moisturizer like this, I do go in and really make sure that my skin is moisturized. I did spray down with my hydrating primer from Smashbox, but this is a really good foundation. I love it. It is not in risk of being the weakest link. Who remembers that show? You are the weakest link. I did mention that I'm trying a new primer. This is the NYX, I had this, but I just started trying it. This is the NYX HD. This is their high definition eyeshadow base. You have a doe foot applicator. It's really not much of a tint. There's not a lot of color. It's very, very, very light. And it just kind of blends right into your skin and becomes almost a clear, more invisible. I have been trying to finish off my Ulta matte primer, and my eyelids were back to being their creepiest. No. So I started to open my new Urban Decay Anti-Aging because that is my holy grail upon holy grail. And then I saw this and I read that this is also evens out your skin tone and smooths out lines. So I am trying this. And I've got to say, I'm liking it. So to be continued about this little guy. The last thing I want to share is kind of, oh yeah, and then, you know, I am on such a bourbon kick. That didn't sound right. The bourbon scent. I'm on such a kick with the bourbon scent. I got this dry shampoo. I have the perfume. I saw this advertisement where Herbal Essence had come out with a shampoo and conditioner with the scent of bourbon in it. And I was like, I'm going to try that. I usually, you know, if I'm going to pay to have my hair done, I'm going to pay the extra to get the shampoos to enhance that hair. But I smelled it and I couldn't help it. I picked these up. And when I tell you, they made my hair smell so incredible. It blew my mind. And like, it's like I would take my hair down and refix it again, like if I didn't have it in the right kind of a ponytail holder, if I'm here cleaning or doing whatever. And every time I would take it down, I could smell it. It smelled so good. Jack loved it. It smelled up the whole bathroom. It was just it was a Bourbon fest. It was amazing. The only reason that I allowed myself to get this, because I was like, that's going to fade my collar. And I was trying to get my root color faded a little bit, because when I first went darker, he had put a super dark color in my root. And that was probably my only complaint. It was just a little too dark. So I thought, well, I can use these, you know, scrub real good up here, get that toned down a little bit, and then we'll stick in that collar, which is what we did. But it faded my length out so much. I only used it twice, but oh my goodness, I can't use it anymore. I like where it's at right now, but even Corey, he was like, I cannot believe how much your hair faded. It's like a biolage now. The only thing he did my roots yesterday. He doesn't put a lot of product in my hair because I like to leave it for a good 3 days so that dye really gets set in there before I wash it. And he went in and he put, I think he put 5 foils in, because I like the dimensional look. Different, you see different shades of brown, a couple blonde in there, and I like that look. I didn't want just a flat one shade hair color. So he did put some blonde. You can see, like I said, 5 foils throughout, just to keep that dimension going in my hair. My daughter, who has the most beautiful hair in the world, she is going to get these because she also likes the smell of the Bourbon, and her hair's never had anything on it, so I think she's good to go with it. I did try a new eyebrow pencil. This is the Milani Stay Put Brow Pomade. It is a fills shades, tames brows, easy on the go application, water resistant gel formula. This is the packaging that it came in. They have Milani, well, it'll be done when you see those. Milani was buy one, get one half off. They do that often at CVS. And they had their lips, liners, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, lip glosses for $2.99. What? But this is the eyebrow pencil, and it's one that you sharpen. So if you don't like that, this is probably not going to be for you. But this is truly such a nice, rich, creamy. It is. It's like a pomade and a pencil. It worked super nicely. I did my brows super quick with this. Just filled in, took the spoolie, brushed, and I was good to go. So awesome. I think they only have 3 colors though. This one is medium brown. And that is what is on my brows today. And lastly, I have been using this week. This is Wet n Wild's Matte Finish Setting Spray. I'm still undecided about this. We will definitely revisit this after I've used it a little bit longer. All right, that is it for my week in review. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. You have a great start to your week, and I will talk to you in the next video.